7LM. So when you shop at QVC, you know you get all the extras, all the accessories you need, plus lifetime map updates. Why is that important? Well, Bob will break it all down.
Sure will.
Good to see you once again.
Good to be back, thank you.
All right, so I just want to let you know we do have easy pay because with all the road trips planned and all the summer
getting into vacation season, graduations you're traveling to.
It's a must-have.
Yeah.
So Garmin, they're really known for their GPS.
By far and away dominant. 3/4 of all the GPS units sold in North America come from Garmin. There has to be a reason for it, you know. And the #1 thing that QVC customers tell us, and I've been presenting them here for 6 or 7 years, is the fact that they are the easiest ones to use.
Okay.
You know, what good is technology if you can't use it easily? Right, and I always love to show that on live TV how that works. I mean, here you go. Here's the opening screen. It literally asks you 2 questions. Do you want to view the map? In other words, do you want to see where you are? And you can zoom out and get all sorts of different angles and everything and looks on that. Or the other question it will ask you is, where to? Where do you want to go? Okay, now you can program in your home address, so you can touch an icon and always have the comfort of knowing you'll go home. You can put an address using a keyboard, just like you would a computer or any other device, to type in your address and get wherever you want to go. Or there are other things, for example, attractions, categories. You want to find a nearby gas station. Categories, those are things called points of interest. You see, the cool thing about GPS is it doesn't just tell you where you are, it tells you all the things that are around you. Points of interest are literally millions and millions of things, whether they be schools, emergency services, gas stations, or whatever. And when you see those points of interest, like if you're hungry and you want a restaurant, it won't just tell you where nearby restaurants are. It will break it down into the cuisine that's served in each one.
Where's the closest pizza?
Where's the closest pizza, American, Asian, or everything as you see there. That's one of the great advantages of GPS that paper maps would never have been able to show you, okay? Well, there are millions of them in there, and I talked about ease of use. Here we go. I'm going to show you in live TV just how quickly we can find our way. Just take a look. At that Where To icon right here, Where To? How about a place we've recently found before, like, well, how about Gabrielle's?
Bob, you've been stalking me?
No, but all I have to do is touch Gabrielle's, all right, because I've been there before. Notice what's happening. It's calculating turn-by-turn directions from wherever we are now to Gabrielle's. Do I want to go there? Yes. What did that take me? Less than 10 seconds. I tapped a few icons on a screen, and I'm getting from where I am to where I want to go with turn-by-turn directions, including spoken directions as well.
All right, so think about the alternative. If you need directions, you're either pulling them up online and printing them out.
Right.
That's a little difficult to navigate if you have to look down and read a piece of paper.
Indeed, right.
And make sure you're doing it correctly. Is it this exit, that exit? The other alternative, you might stop to ask somebody. That's wasting time.
Wasting time and could even be dangerous in certain situations, yeah.
Or I know many people now use their smartphones,
well,
which in many states,
maybe you can.
It's illegal to have the phone.
It's illegal, but not only that. Smartphones, you pay for the data charges when you use that. They don't have as accurate, accessories and everything and programming. Garmin, the big screen, the mounting of that, instead of holding it in your hand, the mount that we provide you, the suction cup mount, is you could virtually hang on it yourself. It's so strong and durable. A lot of times that doesn't happen with a mobile phone device.
And notice we've actually mounted it. Yes.
Right, dual orientation. Now this unit actually will be able to be mounted in what we call the landscape mode or the portrait mode, vertically. So there you go. It's just really a tremendously versatile and easy to use thing that's superior to any other device that does a whole lot of other things. This does only navigation. That's the only business Garmin has. So they're the best.
So let me ask you this, Bob. Will our GPS talk to us?
Talk to you. It has what we call real directions and real speech. Not only as you're making the maneuvers, I have it muted out now so it doesn't interrupt us, but not only does it give you directions and say right turn, for example, on Elm Street, but Garmin has added a feature called real directions where it will actually speak to you the same way a friend would be. It won't just say turn right on Main Street. It'll say turn right at the traffic light across from the bank. It's very detailed and very friendly.
Using landmarks.
Right, using landmarks.
Kind of what many of us do.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about some of the features as far as when we are driving and navigating, like lane assist.
Lane assist with Junction View, one of the best things I have ever seen Garmin come out with, and it's a standard feature here. When you're driving down a highway and you're on a busy highway, for example, like you see here, and your next maneuver is coming, Tens of thousands of these are programmed in here. Notice the map moved off to the left, and on the right is a photorealistic view of the exact same thing you're seeing out of the windshield, except when you look out your windshield, you don't see red lines painted on the road.
No.
That's telling you exactly where to go, and in the upper left, 0.1 miles be in those 2 lanes out of the 6 to make your next maneuver. Look, even the sign on the bridge overhead is duplicated on the GPS. I've actually ridden with the cartographer crews in their machines with the satellite dishes spinning and everything that record these videos and program them into the Garmin, making it virtually impossible for you to miss a turn.
I will tell you, there's nothing more frustrating than getting lost. Because, you know, it's just
peace of mind.
Yeah, peace of mind, especially if you're driving alone. And if it's late at night or you're in an unfamiliar area, it can be a little frustrating and frightening. This is that peace of mind. This is your, like you're driving like a local, wherever you are.
Exactly, exactly. And, you know, senior citizens, young drivers in the family, whatever. It's a peace of mind and safety that I don't believe, you know, it's worth the price of the GPS alone to have that for you and your family.
And this comes with lifetime map updates.
Lifetime map updates, right.
So as roads change, they're added onto.
Businesses open and close, whatever, it will always stay up to date. And I don't know of many electronic pieces that actually don't go obsolete, you know.
Well, E229138, this is the latest, greatest GPS from Garmin, and we've got it here, brand new this month. Hey, Bob, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Gabrielle, thank you.
All right.